Hi there, my name is Panyia Tao. In this video, I'm going to show you 3 things you can do today to help bring in more customer to your business. So you're most likely sitting there asking yourself, why would I be doing this and what's in it for me? Well, you're lucky because I read mine, and the answer is oftentimes in the world of the internet, most local business owners are too busy running their business to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company. And sometimes the only hesitation they have to hiring someone is that they don't know who is an expert and who isn't. So I found that by giving people an easy, free attack plan of actual things they can do to impact their business for free has resulted in some of these local business owners still raising their hands and saying, I like you, Panyia. Do this for me. So if by the end of this video you like what you heard and you see that I had a lot of tricks on my sleeve that can help you and your business, shoot me an email back and we can chat more. Or if by the end of this video you simply want to take this free attack plan I gave you and do it yourself, that works for me as well. So now let me show you 3 things that will set your company above your competition and not waste any more of yours or my time. So the first thing I want to go over is content. And content is basically everything you see me highlighting here. These are considered content. This includes all the words, heading, photos, everything on your homepage. And what Google likes to see is at least 1,000 to 1,500 words to be optimized. When we talk about content, it's not just something that's on the surface of your website, but it's also what's behind it. So for example, for these photos, if we right click it and save it, what's saved on your file right here, this is what Google is reading as well. So what Google is doing is that they're sending these robots through these website and reading all the content and see what it is that you're actually doing and be able to categorize you and rank you based on what is written in your website or your homepage. So I can see right now that you're not actually having any of those keywords that people are looking for in Google that is hidden behind these photos that you have. So this is definitely something I will recommend you to do, is to put the keywords that people are looking for into your photos. That way you can be found for more of your services and have more content. So what I did next was I copy and paste all your content and I paste it into this word counter. And we can see here that you have 545 words. But if we go to your competitor, Kitchen Mart, this is one of your top competitor when I put in the keyword kitchen remodeling Sacramento, as we can see there right here. When I copy and paste their contents into the word counter, we can see that they have 1,599 words of content. And this is definitely very beatable. And what we can actually do is get up to that 1,500 words and add more content to your website so you can beat out your competitor. So we move into this tool that I use called Ahrefs. This is a very awesome tool to use because we're able to see like behind the scene of all the website that is put onto this tool. What I did was I put in your website in here, and as we can see, you have 28 keywords, and that's bringing in 3 in traffic. And if we click onto your keywords, we can see here that you're not actually ranking for any of the buyer intent keywords. You're ranking more for like the reviews calculator and rates, to which you are on the second and third page of Google. And words that you want to be ranking for would be more of like the remodeling contractor Sacramento or the remodeling Sacramento. These are definitely keywords that you want to rank for, as well as other services that you provide, because the keyword home remodeling Sacramento alone is bringing in a search volume of 100, to which you are missing out on because you're actually placed at 52 for this keyword, and we want you to be at the first, second, or third place. but ideally the first place, so you can get all these traffic going into your website and getting those customers. And if we look into your competitor, we can see that they have 1.1K in keywords, and that's bringing them in 1K in traffic. And if we look at their keywords, you can see here that they are actually ranking for their name, and they're actually ranking for these keywords as well. Kitchen remodeling Sacramento, kitchen remodel Sacramento. They're second and third on the front page of Google, and these keywords alone is bringing in 150 and 300 in search volume, to which you are missing out on because you're not on the first page of Google, and we need to put you there so you can get these traffic going into your website and getting those customers that should have been yours. So the next thing I want to talk about is citation. So I went to Google, put in the keyword kitchen remodeling Sacramento, California. The first thing we're going to see is the ad and sponsorship section. This is the section where people are paying Google to be up on. However, study shows that ads are only semi-effective and can definitely become a money pit if the ads aren't effective. And especially with Google now allowing user to block off ads, that can definitely become a hindrance as well. And then moving down, this area is the second important thing. This is where citation will matter. So you might ask, what is a citation and why does it matter? And that's a great question, because as you can see here, this right here is the Google Map Pack, or the maps. And a citation is basically your business name, address, and phone number listed through various directories. And what are directories? Directories are basically websites that you're able to put in your information. That includes places like Yelp, Yahoo, Yellow Pages, White Pages, and even Facebook have an area where you can submit a citation. And to be able to be on the top 3 of the maps, you want to be able to have more citation than your competitor and have your business name, phone number, and address listed in more directories than them to be able to beat them. But you don't want to just have as many as them. You want to have as many and more to be able to beat them. Oh, and also to answer the question, why does this matter? Because the more citation you have, so citation matters because the more citation you have, the more relevant Google sees you, and the more likely they are to push you up the map to the top 3 for people to see your business. And then moving down, this is the third and last thing I want to talk about. This area right here is the organic section. This is where 70% of people who are using Google will end up clicking on. So this is where you want to be. And to get here, you need authority. And how do you get authority? Well, it all comes down to backlinks. And backlinks is when one website links to another website online. So think like this. If site A links to site B, then site A is giving site B some of its link juice, kind of like a vote for confidence, and in Google eyes, this is a passing authority. So the more relative site, the more valuable the link. So let me give you an example. One of the services you provide is kitchen remodeling. So if you have another website that also provide that service pointing back to you, that will be more effective than, let's say, Pizza Hut is linking back to you. Because, hey, you don't sell pizza for a living, right? So that would be really irrelevant for your business. So if we go back to this tool that I use, we can see here that you have 35 referring domains, and that is giving you 39 in backlinks. And if we look at your competitor, we can see here that they have 285 referring domain, and that is giving them 1.4 in backlinks. And what we can essentially do is click onto their backlink, and we can actually take all the links that they have and go after them for your own website and beat out your competitor. And we're not just gonna take their links, but we're gonna take them and add more. That way we're able to beat them and not just have the same amount of links as them. And Yeah, that's the end of this video. Once again, we went over content, making sure your front page have at least 1,500 words. Citation, you want to have more citation than your competitor to beat them. And link juice, you need more relative site putting back to your website to show Google that you are the authoritative. And if you implement these strategies today, you can definitely be #1 across Google. And you can either go with this information I provided you today and do this on your own, and I'm totally cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route and want to save yourself the time, you can give me a call at 916-382-2906. Once again, my name is Panyia Tao, and my number is 916-382-2906. I look forward to hearing back from you, and have a great day.